78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. If you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, y'all. So with the victory that Chris Eubank Jr. just had last night over Liam Callum Smith, left Twix, right Twix, whatever one you want to call him. It's Brian McIntyre, Bomac. Has he moved into Trainer of the Year position? I think personally he should be the favorite for Trainer of the Year, mostly because of what Terence Crawford was able to do to Earl Spence Jr. That was a fight that, the magnitude of that fight was huge, okay? People can try to downplay the event now, but, bro, we waited 5 years for that fight, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, and that was a fight that everybody wanted to see, and some of us actually paid for the fight and showed love to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Not just coming to the YouTube comment sections arguing with people, but some of us actually bought the fight. You know what I'm saying? So that these dudes can eat. But with Terence Crawford, amazing performance, shocking performance over Earl Spence. I thought Bomac at that point moved into position to be Trainer of the Year. I can't recall any other trainer this year even comparing to a performance like that. Of course, Terence Crawford had a lot to do with that, but he is trained by Bomac. Now, they have a rematch. Supposedly, the rematch is going to be in December. If it is, that's going to be a tricky situation because Derek James, the former Trainer of the Year, trainer of Earl Spence Jr., has a huge stable right now, okay? Derek James has Anthony Joshua, who will be preparing for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Joshua will be in the fight of his life, the most important fight of his career, another fight that we've waited at least 5 years for. Joshua trying to prepare for Deontay Wilder in January, right? So him and Joshua's camp and Spence's December fight, I think are probably going to overlap a little bit. All right. And I think both of them guys are going to need Derek James' undivided attention. You know what I'm saying? Just don't need no excuses going into this situation. You know what I mean? Derek James, he's professional. He knows what to do. Man, I'm sure he'll have them guys working out, doing different things. I'm not sure. But on top of that, you got Jermell Charlo, who will be facing Saul Canelo Alvarez in September, late September, end of this month. So Derek James is locked and loaded, preparing Jermell Charlo for battle. Somebody asked Derek James in an interview recently, had he spoken to Earl Spence since the Crawford fight. He said, no, I haven't spoken to him. He said, if I saw him, I'd speak to him. Like, I don't know what that even means. I don't even know what that means, bro. I don't know if he just misspoke or what. If I saw him, I would speak to him. Like, I don't understand. That just sounded weird. I hope ain't nothing going on. I hope they okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start no mess or nothing. I'm just saying. That just sounded weird. One of the brothers sent it to me on Instagram. I just thought that was strange. So, but EJ wants to rematch. He's activated the rematch clause. I hope Earl Spence brings in Blu-ray back. You know what I'm saying? You might as well bring back the formula, the old school formula. Do it, man. Just bring back Blu-ray, man. It don't make no sense to be playing games with this situation. I think if Terence Crawford defeats Earl Spence again, I think that Bomac is a lock for Trainer of the Year. He's a lock for it. And there ain't nothing nobody else can do to get that, in 2023. Now, if Earl Spence comes back and is able to defeat Terence Crawford and Jermell Charlo is successful versus Canelo, now it's gonna be a toss up as to what you want to say. Would you want to say it's Bomac, or do you want to say Derrick James? This is all hypothetical because we don't know what's going to happen. It's a lot of if, what I'm saying? We don't know. But right now, my trainer of the year, the guy who's in the lead, is Bomac. I think Bomac deserves it too. Bomac take a lot of criticism. He's the butt of everybody's jokes because of his size and, and stuff like that. And he be in the background eating cheese puffs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, his work is effective. Whatever he's doing is effective. You know what I'm saying? His team that he put around him and surrounded himself with is an effective team, and they get the best out of their fighters. You know what I mean? They motivate their guys, and they're able to get their guys to listen to them and operate the game plan, perfect. Put it into motion. So regardless of how he look or whatever, he getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Bomac is getting the job done. A lot of people are saying that Earl Spence might have made a mistake in taking this fight too soon. Some people saying that they think he should have waited till like next February or something. Some people saying he should have took a tune-up fight just to make sure he's okay, make sure he can get back into the win column, build some interest back into the second fight, whatever. Because the main dilemma that these guys are going to be facing for the rematch is how to sell it. How do you sell part 2 to a slaughter? You know what I'm saying? So it's like the first fight, the people, the loyal people, the real stomp down dudes and women bought the fight, right? It sold 700,000 allegedly. So now you figure the second fight probably going to do half those numbers, right? Because it wasn't competitive. So you got to figure what, 350, maybe 4, the second fight will do, right? These guys are going to want big guarantees again, right? They're going to want to get paid for the second fight like they got paid for the first fight. But, are they going to be, is the Showtime and the networks and stuff going to be willing to pay them the same amount of money they got paid the first time, the second time, if they're projecting that the numbers aren't going to be as good? You know what I'm saying? So we got to see, man. We got to see what happens. And then, EJ ain't making no excuses. He said, look, man, I'm coming to get it back in blood. I ain't got time for it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So EJ going to come back. And it's going to be at 154. I heard Terence Crawford has vacated his belts. I heard that from the brother Blue Blood. Shout out to Blue. So if Terence Crawford has vacated his belts at 147, then everything's up in the air. All right, it's up in the air now. Now you got Keith one-time Thurman, right? Thurman should be out there trying to pick up them belts. He should be trying to fight Boots, period. That's what should be happening. But Keith Thurman, for whatever reason, don't want to fight Boots. I think it's because Showtime don't want to pay Keith Thurman the right amount of money to fight Boots. And I think Keith Thurman should get paid to fight Boots. He's a big name in the welterweight division, former unified champion. He would be by far the best name on Jerron Boots in his career resume. So yeah, he should get paid. Showtime should invest the money into that, passing the torch, if you will. That's if Boots can beat Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's sneaky, he crafty, he can crack, he can move around and stuff like that. So we don't know what's going to happen in that fight. I keep telling y'all, I think Keith Thurman versus Jerron Boots, and this is a 50-50 fight until proven otherwise. I don't know what's going to happen in that fight. I know Boots is stronger, he's younger, he's more talented. Fine. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I thought Earl Spence was going, beat up on Terence Crawford and be stronger than him. So at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to happen until these fights take place. Okay? So if those belts are vacant now at welterweight, I'm sure Stan Jonas is going to be out there trying to pick up one of those vacant belts, probably the WBA. I'm sure Boots is going to be elevated to the IBF welterweight champion. But Boots should be trying to get his hands on another belt, try to unify immediately, because I got a feeling a lot of them welterweights are going to be trying to play keep away from Boots. They're going to be trying to price themselves out. They're going to try to get their hands on the belt and go hide in the corner somewhere and just make the whole game corny. You know what I mean? So we're going to see what happens here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Who is your trainer of the year so far, year 2023? And what should happen next now that Terence Crawford has vacated his belts at 147? What should happen at 147 for those belts? 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty ldbc, and I'm up out of here, though. Deuces.